everybody, welcome back to my channel, Maple and Home. My name is Amanda. Today I have a summer decor haul for you guys. I know it's a little early, but I am decorating a little bit earlier this year. I am going to be decorating in May because my baby is due in June. Don't worry, I'm not going to be uploading any of those videos until June, but I have to get started a little bit earlier to make sure I have stuff for you guys while I am kind of out on, I guess, a maternity leave. I don't want to disappear. So I am getting all that done early. So I know this is a little bit early. You can always come back to this later when you are ready for summer. But also some of this stuff is spring items, or technically classified as spring items. So they are things you might want to think about getting now versus later because they might not be around when we're really thinking about summer. So let's get started. So I have a bunch of different items from all sorts of stores. I have stuff from HomeGoods, Michael's, Target, Amazon. I even have something from Hobby Lobby for the 4th of July, even though it isn't on sale. Like I mentioned, our baby is due in June. I just need to amass things kind of early because I know during June and some parts of July, I am just not going to want to be doing anything. I'm going to be too busy. It's going to be too crazy. So, but most of what I do for summer is blue and lemon themed decor. So that is pretty much what I have gotten, though I have gotten a few everyday things as well. So we are going to get started with the items that I got from HomeGoods. And most of what I got from HomeGoods is kitchen related items. I get a lot of kitchen decor from HomeGoods. I find that they're reasonably priced for the most part. And the first thing that I got was this cute little blue and white canister. I decorate with a lot of blue and lemon decor for the summertime, and I really wanted some beautiful blue patterned like porcelain. This was on clearance for $8. It originally was $10 there at HomeGoods. It says it's made in, well, I guess it's supposed to be similar to like Indian pottery from India, but I don't know if it's actually made there or not. Probably not. But I don't intend on putting anything in it. It doesn't have a seal or anything, so I definitely wouldn't put anything that might expire in it. But you could put like coffee ground in it if you wanted. I really love the pattern, that floral pattern. So I'm really excited to use this on my new chicken wire shelf that I recently got. The other item that is blue and white porcelain, I guess, is this spoon rest. I've been having a lot of fun getting some seasonal spoon rests. I used to just keep it neutral, but it's kind of fun to have a little bit of color out there by the stove. And this was $4. It has a beautiful blue and white floral pattern. I love that look. So it'll look great with all of my lemon stuff as well. But the thing from HomeGoods that I'm the most excited about are these 4 glasses that I got in a set. It's got that pattern that's really, or one of those types of glasses. They come in a lot of different patterns. Some have like little bits of floral on it, but a lot of them will have like these striped bubbles. I've been seeing them everywhere. They are very popular these days. Very on trend, which is not something I normally do. It takes me a while to warm up to the trends. So by the time I'm ready to jump on a trend, usually that trend has already passed us by. But these are very on trend. These are also my first set of glassware or dishware in general that I have bought to be like for special occasions or for special tablescapes and things like that. I don't have a lot of specialty dishware because we just don't have a lot of storage. Pacific Northwest, they don't give you a lot of storage in your homes, mostly because you don't have a basement. We don't have basements on the western side of the Cascade mountain range. Just because it rains so much here, you're probably going to get flooded pretty quickly. Flooding here is kind of common with all the rivers and all the rain that we get. So we don't have a basement. That is the majority of where storage was in my house growing up, in my parents' house in Nebraska. I feel a little jealous. I wish I had a giant storage room like my parents do, or a basement at all to be able to store things in. But that means that I don't have a lot of dishware that I don't use on a regular basis. So this is kind of really special to me. And it was $10 for 4. And they are glass. These are not plastic. I was shocked at that price. I have seen glasses like these go on Amazon for $10 a cup. So I snatched it up. I wasn't even intending to get anything like that because I was concerned that they would be too expensive. They had other individual glasses that you could get that were very similar to this. And those were more like $4, $5, $6, $7 per glass, depending on the size of glass. But these are a decent size. It came in a set of 4. If you wanted 8, you could get 8 for $20. And I thought that was a steal for how popular these are and for the fact that they are glass and not plastic. I think the Target Dollar Spot had plastic ones in the springtime like these for $3 a cup, which is still more expensive than what I spent on these glass ones. So definitely look at your home goods to see if you can't find a really good deal on glasses like these. So I'm really excited about those. We'll definitely be using these for our 4th of July celebration this year. I'm not decorating for the 4th of July this year, unfortunately. We'll get into that a little bit later, but I really want to make our celebration then a little bit more special because I'm not going all out with the decor. The last thing that I got from Home Goods is a beautiful blue throw. A lot of my throws that I use for summer don't have any color on them. I really want to get some more blues and some more color and yellows, some more colors in general into my home for the summertime. My summer decor is probably the least built up of all the seasons that I have. And this was so soft, and it was only $17, which is much less than a lot of their other throw blankets. And maybe it's not as large. I don't know how large. It says it's 50 by 70 inches, which I feel like is a decent size for one person. And we don't need a giant throw because we have quite a few. I love that it has a little bit of lighter blue, a little bit of the darker blue. You can never go wrong with a plaid. It is such a classic pattern. And like I said, it is so soft, and compared to their other throw prices, really good deal. $17 is a steal compared to the $20 to $25 their throw blankets usually go for. We are going to move on to the items from Michael's. The first one that I got specifically for summer are these lemon branches. I really love these. I love how floppy they are because it makes it feel more natural. They have some lighter colored leaves, some darker colored leaves that also makes it look more real. The lemons are a little bit more on the orangey side than the yellowy side, but in a way that makes it feel a little bit more natural. Some of them even have a little bit of the green tinge on the end if they're smaller, which you would find on ones that are not quite as ripe. So these look a little bit more realistic for what would still be on a stem than ones that are bright, bright yellow like the ones that you might find at the grocery store. But I love how floppy they are. They feel more natural. I've gotten 3 of these. I did get these on sale. Their original price was $15, but I got them for $8. They are part of their spring stems. So I don't know how many they might still have. That's the thing with Michael's and lemon. A lot of people use lemon decor for their summer decor, but Michael's tends to sell it during the springtime. So you've really got to be kind of on the lookout for those. But I got 3 of these. I think they will look great in a dining room table arrangement, which is probably what I'm going to use them for this year. And then the only other thing that I got from Michael's is I got this little basket. I've wanted another hanging basket for a while. I have two right now, but one is metal, and I kind of want to replace it with more of a natural texture. And so I think I'm going to replace it with this. I also used to put that, or I still do right now, put the metal one on our hooks that are just over here in our entryway just inside of the garage door. And that's definitely going to have to move because when the new baby gets here, we're going to need to use all 5 of those hooks. So this will probably end up on a door in the master bedroom, or I might switch it out with the other basket that I have that is a Longaberger basket that I got from my mother, who collected, yeah, she doesn't collect them anymore, but she used to collect them when I was a kid, and she gave that one to me. So one of them will go upstairs, one will be downstairs. Baskets like these are great for storage. You could store hats and gloves in these in the winter. You can put greenery in them and put them on a door or on a set of hooks. So these can be really versatile. You can put just about whatever you want in them, and you can use them for decor or organizational purposes. So this was also $15, but I probably also got it for about $7 or $8 because it was also a spring item on sale. Moving on to Target, I got a couple things from there. I've been looking to expand some of my bigger greenery arrangements, and so I saw this one. This is one from Threshold with Studio McGee. I love the way it drapes. It's been sitting on my piano for a while, and I just love the way it hangs down over the wood. I love the brown pot. A lot of my pots and vases are white, so having something be a little bit different is fun, and it brings a little bit of variety. So I love how dark green this is. I love a dark green or a bright green plant for the summertime. I just feel like that's what they look like more in season. They're not really light yellow. They're more dark and mature looking. So I love that plant. This plant was $25. To me, that feels like more of an investment, but it does come fully done with the pot and everything. And this pot does feel like more of a ceramic. So while $25 is a little bit expensive, it is a bigger piece of greenery. Sometimes you just gotta buckle down and know that because it's bigger, it's gonna be more expensive. I see a lot of greenery plants that I look at and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then I look at the price and it's like, no, I'm not buying it for that. But this is one that I liked well enough that I thought, you know what? Get it. And then the only other thing that I got from Target was this set of Hearth Hand kitchen towels. I feel like you can never have too many kitchen towels. I use them for decor all over my kitchen and dining room, and I also, you know, you gotta have some to actually use. I love the, these were $10 for both. So $5 for each, because it comes with 2. This first one has, it looks like a blue stripe, but there actually is a subtle plaid on it. So blue and gray plaid, and then the other side has like a blue kind of ticking stripe or engineering stripe, or I don't know what they call that. It's not quite small enough to be a pinstripe. But I'm really excited about these. These are pretty much mostly cotton, and actually they are all cotton and linen, it says. So these are going to be pretty heavy duty, good quality. Like I said, I'm looking to add a little bit more blue and more colors into my decor. So I'm really excited about those. I have a couple things now from Amazon. The first thing is I have 2 of these. These are pillow covers. They came 2 to the package. $25 for these 22 by 22. If you get the 18 by 18, which is, I think they're more popular size, they are less expensive. But my pillows that I use these in here in my living room, they're 24 by 24. And I do like a good chop. So if you want a good chop in your pillows, definitely get one size smaller than your inserts, because then you will have, they'll just chop better, because they'll be kind of stuffed a little bit more. These have a nice little yellow stripe. I already have blue throw pillows for the couch, and so I definitely wanted to incorporate a little bit more yellow into the living room. So I love these subtle yellow stripes. The background color is kind of more of an off-white than a white. So just keep that in mind if it matters to you. It has a nice little fringe. These feel like a canvas almost. So it's not something I would necessarily want to take a nap on. I do nap on my couch occasionally. I haven't recently because it's kind of uncomfortable. But I have been known to take a good nap on our couch. I wouldn't want to take a nap on these, but they're going to be pretty long lasting, pretty durable. So I'm very excited for those. Been trying to get more pillow covers in my store of decor because it is much cheaper than getting regular pillows. And then the other thing that I got from Amazon were these big greenery branches. These are very tall. And actually when they came like completely bent, and it was pretty easy to bend them right back. So these are nice and bendable for whatever you need to use it. You don't need to cut stuff off for it to fit. But they're also very full. Depending on your vase and how skinny it is or how wide it is, you might even be able to get away with just putting one of these in a vase. And then if you wanted something really full, 2 is gonna look stunning. So they came 2 in a package. I think it was $20 for both of them. So it's about $10 per stem. Given how full they are, I'm okay with that price. Normally I would say that's kind of expensive for a greenery branch, but these are very full, and you could probably, depending on what your vase is, what vase you're putting it in, you could use it in 2 different areas. So you don't have to use those together. They're plenty full, enough to be able to use on their own. I appreciate it when I can get a little bit more use out of things. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. The last item that I got was from Hobby Lobby. This is actually a 4th of July item, and I wasn't necessarily going to be getting anything for the 4th of July this year because I am not decorating my whole house. Our new baby is due pretty much any time in June. I tend to have pretty crazy last few weeks of pregnancy. So while my due date is more mid to late June, my previous son was born 3 weeks early because I had some sudden high blood pressure issues. And so they had me deliver early. And so I'm kind of expecting this baby to come anytime in June. My plan is to get through all of my summer decorating in May. That's still a little early for the 4th of July. And I know afterwards, I am not going to want to redecorate in those first couple of months after the baby comes home. So I am really only going to be doing 4th of July decor out on the front porch and maybe a tablescape because I really want us to at least have a nice 4th of July celebration. And I don't want to completely ignore it. I love decorating with all the red, white, and blue. It's so much fun. It's so colorful, and it really makes me happy. And so I don't want to completely ignore it. But I also know my energy is going to be at a premium in those first couple of months after the baby gets here. So I'm doing my lemon and blue decorating for summer in May. And then I have a couple places that I'll do some 4th of July. So I didn't want to buy any 4th of July decor, or at least not very much. But because I am doing the front porch and I really want to incorporate a little bit more red out there this year, I did go ahead and purchase this layering rug for under our doormat outside on our front porch. Now, I got it from Hobby Lobby, like I mentioned. Their 4th of July decor is not on sale yet. I made a decision to just buy it anyway, which normally I don't do. I don't buy things from Hobby Lobby until they go at least on the 40% off. But like I said, I'm getting all of this stuff together and I'm doing all of this stuff early for timing reasons. I knew it was the only item for the 4th of July that I was probably going to get. If I did get anything else, it was going to be kind of last minute. This is the one thing that I knew I was going to want, because not only can I use it for the 4th of July, I do plan on using it at Christmas time this year, because I do plan to start adding red back in for a variety of reasons, mostly emotional ones. And I'll go into that way later. It is nowhere near time to talk about that. No one needs to talk about Christmas right now, but I can reuse this at Christmas time. So I felt like it was worth it to me to go ahead and get it. Even full price, it was only $13, which for a decent sized layering rug like this, you could spend a lot more in other places for something like that. So I love getting layering rugs for outdoors from Hobby Lobby, because you can just dump them in the washing machine. They hold up really well. I also love a classic plaid, but I have a black and white plaid and a brown and white plaid from Hobby Lobby in terms of rugs. So I feel like I've got a lot of variety now for rugs. I really don't need any more layering rugs out front, but that'll be so fun for the 4th of July. So I did get that. I would highly recommend that if you want to get anything from Hobby Lobby for the 4th of July, wait until they go 40% off. You don't need to be spending $13 on that. You could spend way less. So that is pretty much all that I have to share with you guys today. I am going to take a little bit of time now to show you guys how I might style some of these pieces. So let's get into a little bit of decorating before we go. So I am going to be showing you guys a couple different coffee table stylings, one that is a little bit more neutral and one that is a little bit of the blue and white decor that I like to decorate with in the summertime. So let's get to decorating.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eye so I can tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel. Every day something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now, and I want you now. How you move and what you do has made me so crazy about you now. Now we can go anywhere you like and do anything you want, anything you want. 'Cause every day is something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now. Oh, I need you right.
So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some decorating inspiration or you saw an item that you liked. I will be sure to link everything that I can down below for you if you are interested. If you did enjoy today's video, definitely be sure to leave a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you guys join me here as part of my YouTube family. I am so looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye for now.